Elon Musk's cheaper EV plan hits roadblock of Russia-Ukraine war. Are you hearing about Elon Musk giving up his dream about the cheaper EVs? Is it even true? How is that possible? Well, to say that Elon Musk is giving up his goal of developing more affordable EVs would be wrong, but Ukraine and Russia's current conflict has made it quite impossible for him to do so. Let's start with some information about EVs. This word refers to electric vehicles. The most famous example that all of you might know is Tesla, which produces these electric vehicles with 4 models already introduced, including Model S, Model X, Model 3, and Model Y. Also, let me give you a small overview of the Russia-Ukraine situation, which will help you understand why they're not developing cheaper EVs. Russia has invaded Ukraine and waged war against them because of the NATO conflict between them. Hence, this has caused havoc worldwide. Together, let's learn more about these electric cars, the crushed dream of Elon Musk, and the importance of these cars. Russia invaded Ukraine because of Putin. He thought they were a threat to them and weren't letting them prosper in peace. However, this isn't entirely true. The only thing that has led to war is Putin's disastrous mindset. The war has led to many adverse effects around the globe and has affected electric car makers on a larger scale. Electric vehicles were new, and it took a relatively long time for people to understand that there was a new type of car. This was a seemingly new concept for them to grasp, making it impossible to sell these cars even if a company manages to produce them. Elon Musk, the chief executive officer of Tesla, the leading brand of electric cars, found it hard to educate and create awareness amongst people about these new electric vehicles. The first Tesla model, Roadster, was introduced in 2008 with a whopping price of $109,000, which actually stunned the nation why the prices were so high. Musk justified these high prices by saying that it takes time to optimize the technology. Therefore, to produce lower-cost Tesla cars, they would have to start with the more expensive ones, because introducing newer products, especially electric vehicles, is a timely process. He also says that his dream of producing the lower-cost versions in the long run has pushed him to direct all of Tesla's earnings towards them. Why is he devoted to producing electric cars? The first reason proves that electric vehicles can be as good as the internal combustion engine vehicles, and with the new developments, even faster. Tesla also claims that its autopilot mode will solve the traffic problem worldwide, as it will make driving a pleasurable experience and will take off a large amount of burden from the drivers. As the world screams of climate change and the drastic effects that it will have on Earth, air pollution is the leading cause of the reduction of the ozone layer, and cars are to be blamed for it. The internal combustion engine vehicles operate on petrol and diesel, which creates harmful byproducts such as nitrogen dioxide, carbon monoxide, hydrocarbons, benzene, and formaldehyde. Whereas electric cars do not have tailpipes and are significantly less harmful to the air. To save the world from these rigorous effects, we should consider moving from gasoline-operated vehicles to electric ones, as they have more potential for protecting the environment. The supply chains have affected car makers and many different industries worldwide. Similarly, the supply chain shock has left these electric car manufacturers reminiscing about their decision of whether or not to produce them any further, because all of these high costs will be transferred to the buyers, who might not be willing to pay such high prices for a car in this time when inflation is peaking. However, an upside of this is that as the US contemplates a ban on Russian crude, the prices of gas keep increasing with every passing day because of high demand and lower supply. As a result of this war, Russian shipments fell as many penalties were imposed on them over its invasion of Ukraine, which caused a dip in the Russian economy. So it seems that Putin's idea has not worked out very pleasantly for him either. Tesla has been of quite a help for Ukrainians in these challenging times, as the generous founder of Tesla is allowing free car charges around the country to help them flee the situation. In addition, someone reportedly said that the car has helped them a lot in terms of its camp mode, which has become a home for many during these testing times. Elon Musk's dream of creating lower-cost electric vehicles is now on hold. Why so? The invasion has caused an unprecedented rise in prices in the supply chain worldwide. Lithium and nickel are some of the most essential elements for the composition of an electric battery. Many countries closed their borders for Russian exports, which has further led the world's supply of nickel, the most crucial element of lithium-ion batteries, to reduce because of a resource scarcity. Considering Russia as the third largest exporter of nickel, it has become temporarily impossible for Musk to work on his plan to serve the community with his more affordable electric cars, which can help the world in more ways than imagined. Moreover, because of the current outbreak, it has become impractical to export it at a lower price because of the current situation. Moving on, as demand for electric cars increased, lithium prices have skyrocketed with an estimated 500% increase in price, an all-time high breaking the records. As reported, it started at $24,500 in 2018, dropped to $7,025 in 2020, and then skyrockets to $54,725 in 2022. Even if this war is between two countries, it has ruined the peace of many, especially the first world countries. Moreover, the pause in the development of these electric cars will cause unemployment in these industries, as survival is the only aim of these businesses with no solution to the price problem, thus overburdening the economy, leading to increased adverse effects. That's all there is time for today about this hot topic in discussion. Thank you for taking the time to watch this video. Please leave us with your valuable feedback if you found this video interesting. Stay tuned to the following video, and until then, see you soon.